Well, hello. It's time once again to look into my worm bins. And also, I noticed a couple other hidden gems inside of one of my casting bins that I was about to harvest. So I'll show you that once I look into my bins. The reason I don't use gloves is because, one, I wash my hands, and two, I have nothing in here that I know that will be bad for me. So that's why I don't wear gloves. For this bin here, I'm going to be done feeding this one because I want them to go ahead and start to eat all of their bedding. So I'm going to cut back on their feeding. Sometimes you get impatient. You want your worms to populate and buy more worms, but you don't have to do that because if you're just patient, you will have enough worms eventually to take care of all of your scraps. But like I said before, they love bananas. I don't know why, but like I said, they love bananas. So it's one of their go-to veggies, fruits, I mean. I'm just going around to see what's going on in this whole worm bin to find out where a majority of my worms are. They're on a tomato, so they eat tomatoes. Last week is where I put my peppers in, and they're going to town on the pepper that I put in last week. So like I said, once again, this bin here, I'm not going to feed it for a while because there's definitely enough stuff in here for these guys to consume. So I won't bother them for about a week or about 2 weeks, and we'll see what's going on in here. It's really moist in this bin, so I can add some paper to cover it up, some more dry paper, but I'm not going to do that because the environment's nice because they're going to town eating their food scraps. So let's check our other bin. And one more thing I'm going to do for this bin, I'm going to cover it up with more. Just put dry newspaper on the top, full sheet, so that way it'll keep critters out. And one more thing I forgot to add is when you add newspaper on top of this bedding, it will allow your worms to come more up to the top because there will not be light that will affect them, and that will give you plenty more opportunities for your worms to compost from the top, middle, or bottom layers wherever the food scraps are. Let's take a look in worm bin number 2. The worms are going to town on this bell pepper that I put in there. Like I say in all my videos, all I do is just take a look, get stuff moving around. for my worms so they can actually be able to move freely in this worm bin. And this here is a perfect size worm bin because the castings are, there are more castings in this bin than that other one because there's less, I mean, you know what I mean, there's less room compared to my bigger worm bin where there's more space. So this is the perfect size worm bin to get you started. Yeah, they're doing well. Castings are looking really nice. Yeah, this bin will definitely be stopped being fed pretty soon because I want them to eat this bedding. Then I'll do the migrate method pretty soon. So I'll put the cover back on this one and go look at the hidden gems that I've found. This is the bin where I keep my castings in. And what I notice is that in nothing but worm castings, there's a flower of something trying to grow in here. So it goes to prove that even though there's no sunlight, plants can still grow in worm castings, which I think is awesome. But I'm gonna have to let this dry out, then I'm gonna sift it. But there's a good chance that there could still be some more worms in here. If there are, I'll save them, but if I can't find them, they'll have to go in the garden with the rest of the castings. And for my last thing that I found, I will show it to you. I just purchased this scale from Walmart, and as you can see, it can weigh up to 11 pounds of product. So what I'm going to do is when I start selling my castings, I'm going to sell it, weigh it first, and then sell it, because that will have an accurate reading. And if someone's listening to this video, if you buy 5 pounds of castings, I'll throw an extra pound in for free. So as always, I like to give a little bit extra than not enough. So that's just how I roll. So if you guys like this video, please subscribe to my channel. Give me a like, and also leave a comment in the box below because I'd love to hear your feedback. You guys have a great day. Bye.